I was quite young when I believed that God really wanted me to be a missionary. And I had gone to an Easter convention, and at the missionary meeting, the speaker spoke very clearly, using Isaiah, the passage in Isaiah about who will go for us, and the child Samuel, who heard God speaking to him. And his message, his appeal at the end was, if you are willing to make yourself available to God, to go anywhere, to do anything for God, would you stand up? And I stood up. And I always believed that that God had put that in my heart. And so when I trained as a nurse and a midwife, I had that in mind, that this was going to be for the rest of my life. So I was just finishing my nursing training when I met Phil. And when I met Phil and he had the same desire, it was like, isn't that wonderful that God brought us together? And when we felt that God was calling us to the Fulani people, it was like, wow, we've both had farm experience, you know? It was our backgrounds were really going to be suited for this sort of work. We just saw God putting all that together for us. So we went to Africa, just the two of us, a year after we were married. And we were going to be working with the cattle herding people, nomadic. We knew nothing about them. We probably were scared, but it was also like exciting. And so I was 24, I think, and 1974, and Phil was 27. We went out without children, but we understood probably we would have children. We wanted to have children. A lot of men and women went as singles and they married on the field. And they had children on the field. And there was not a certainty that all of their children would live. And so, and then when we thought about the Fulani, goodness me, we knew so many people whose babies died. I guess, you know, we all, as missionaries, faced the challenge, was that going to happen to us as well? Would that be something that would help us to identify with the people, you know, if we lost a child? God didn't require that of us, but we know missionaries who did lose children on the mission field. So during our first 2 terms, we had 3 boys born on the field. And I remember the first time we came back with our first baby, we had 800 kilometres to drive, and we had him in a cardboard box between us on the front seat of the car, of the Land Cruiser. I don't think we'd be allowed to do that today. Becoming a mother for the first time is an awesome thing. Just the wonder of the new baby that's been born. But, you know, every baby that is born has eternity in him or her. And I think about that and think, you know, we have such a huge responsibility to bring up these little ones because, you know, their life will go on forever. And God has a plan for this life. He knows him before he's born. He knows what plans he has for him. And that's, I might know what that is, and I don't, but I can believe that God has a perfect plan for this child. And, you know, I don't think our parenting role stops. It doesn't. You know, when our children go off to university, and we still need to be available there for them. When they get married, it's not like it's the end of being a parent. So, yeah, I think that's exciting. It's forever. I'm quite happy about that.